Hi everyone, Tracy here with Cococan Essential Oils. Wanted to talk to you today about cinnamon essential oil. We're going to talk about 5 benefits of cinnamon essential oil. But first I want to give you a little background information about cinnamon. There is cinnamon bark and cinnamon leaf. The Purify here in the middle is our cinnamon blend. It has cinnamon, clove, orange, and black spruce. It's like our thieves blend for those of you that are familiar with that. But back to the bark and the leaf. So both oils are steam distilled from the plant material, the cinnamon tree. It's just the bark comes from the bark and the leaf comes from the leaf. But price-wise, the bark is about twice the price of the leaf, and that's because it takes a lot more bark to get the essential oil out of the plant. So aromatically, the cinnamon bark is what they call true cinnamon, so it has that brighter, truer cinnamon aroma. And then this cinnamon leaf has clove undertones, so it's got a little deeper aroma. But therapeutically, they're very similar. They do have some big safety considerations. Both the bark and the leaf have a chemical component called eugenol in them, and eugenol has a very high potential for being skin irritating and burning. So it's really, really important that you never put cinnamon essential oil on your skin undiluted. And the dilution rates are lower than most other oils. So, for example, if you're going to make like a topical, something you want to rub onto your skin, the cinnamon bark is 1 to 2 drops per ounce, or 2 tablespoons of carrier oil. And a carrier oil would be like jojoba oil, almond oil, olive oil, coconut oil, argan oil, something like that. The cinnamon leaf is 3 drops per ounce, so it has a little bit lower eugenol content, so you can use just a little bit more when you're making your topical blends. Okay, so let's move on now to the 5 benefits of cinnamon essential oil. The first, and probably my personal favorite, is its airborne antimicrobial properties. So it's a really great oil to diffuse. You can help keep the air and your germ-free at home, at work, in your car. Put it in a car vent diffuser or a regular home diffuser. That's a great way to get the airborne antimicrobial properties. And also it's immune supporting. So when you're diffusing, you're getting both. Supporting your immune system and keeping the air germ-free. It's also warming and invigorating to the mind. So I love cinnamon, obviously, in the fall because it gives you that warm, cozy, snuggle up kind of feeling. And it is also comforting to cold, achy, chilled muscles, kind of that achy, chilly feeling you can get when you've got the flu setting in or something like that. That would be a great time to use cinnamon essential oil topically. So you just remember your safe dilution rates. 1 to 2 drops of cinnamon bark per ounce of carrier, or 3 drops of cinnamon leaf per ounce of carrier. And then you could rub it on any cold, achy, chilled muscles. And then last but not least, cinnamon is an aphrodisiac. So it is a great oil to make, say, a massage oil to use with your partner, or you can diffuse it for a romantic evening, something like that. So just to recap, our 5 benefits: airborne antimicrobial, immune supporting, warming and invigorating to the mind, good for achy, chilled, cold muscles, and then an aphrodisiac. So thank you guys so much for watching. Next time we're going to do 3 ways to use cinnamon essential oil, and I'll see you next time.